Let's explore where harvested grain goes once it's delivered to one of our elevators. A grain truck drives onto the scale at the scale house where it's weighed and probed for a sample of grain, checking for moisture, test weight, damage, and foreign matter. The truck is then directed to the elevator's receiving area to dump the load of grain. The hopper is opened and grain falls into the underground receiving pit. From there, the grain travels to the top of the elevator leg on a bucket conveyor belt. At the top, it's transferred onto the top conveyor belt and directed into the selected storage bin. With over 430 different bins to choose from, our Hastings elevator has a storage capacity of 18 million bushels, which makes it the largest grain elevator in Nebraska. At CPI, our grain origination team is responsible for buying grain, and the merchandising team is responsible for selling and arranging its method of transportation. Once sold, the grain is emptied out from underneath the storage bin onto a conveyor belt. From there, the grain is either loaded onto a train or a truck. A grain train, also known as a shuttle, is 110 cars long and has over 450,000 bushels of storage capacity. During the loading process, trackmobiles or locomotives position the rail cars to be loaded. Once a car is loaded, the lids must be closed and sealed. From there, our grain travels to end users in many U.S. states and is also exported to Mexico and countries in Asia. When the grain is loaded onto a truck, it must go across an outbound scale to determine the total number of bushels in the trailer. From there, it's delivered to local end users such as processing plants or feedlots.